Hello there. I'm in the woods, but you can't see it very well because I have my umbrella. A few minutes ago, there were some deer over there, and I was hoping to capture them on film, but they've gone away, which is fine. They're allowed to be afraid. They're allowed to be smart and go off on their own, but I will do my best to hold my umbrella up. I love the sound of an umbrella in the rain. It kind of makes me think of camping. Well, not kind of, it does. It makes me think of camping, which is funny. That's something in high school I used to hate that, we would travel. Um, and we would always go camping when we traveled. I always felt like it was sort of this, I don't know. I felt like it was sort of like this cheap, embarrassing thing that we would do where we would go camping and it was all like, we'd try to be going to these fancy restaurants and bring nice clothes and we'd be going from the campground and I was always like, really? We'd be sleeping in tents and it would be muddy and here we are trying to put on nice clothes and it was from a campground and I always felt embarrassed about that. But how funny it is that our perspectives change so much. Now I love camping. Now I do see it as an opportunity to get out there and to have fun and enjoy myself because I just love the woods so much. So interesting how perspectives shift over time, right? So today's writing prompt, let's talk about that. Writing prompt for today is all about drawing things to yourself. Now, if you understand the principle behind the writing prompts, it is to create a mindset around how you want to feel, how you want to think, things you want to do. It's about intentionally shaping your experience every day. And you renew it in every single morning by writing it down when you first wake up. And the purpose behind that, of course, if you haven't heard me say this before, is to utilize those theta waves, which are so powerful when you first wake up, right away when you open your eyes. Just have that notebook right next to your bed and write it down immediately that this is your intention for today. Write it down. And, so last week your intention was groove perseverance. So you should have gotten up right first thing in the morning, written that down, and had that in the back of your mind all day because you plant that powerful suggestion in the back of your mind and it just works while you're busy doing what you do. And I hope that you've noticed, if you've continued to do this, is over time, when you reach the end of your day and you did your little short reflection where you allow yourself to write whatever you want to write and it just flows and you keep your pen moving the whole time and it's random, but it's totally fine. And you just write about what did you notice about grooving on perseverance that day and how did that work for you? What did you do? What did you notice? How did you feel? All of a sudden, as you do that right before you go to bed and then you focus on that while you're sleeping, things happen. Things change. You notice things in a more positive light more often and often and often and often and often, and it just keeps happening. So at this point, I'm hoping we're magnetizing our experience with this. The intention of what you hope to procure through your day in terms of emotions and experiences and thoughts, that is all about being very purposeful and being incredibly intense about it, but letting it happen, not pressuring yourself, not making it happen, but letting it happen. And when you have that openness to experiences and noticing what's going on around you, it draws from you this curiosity about life and what things might be in your environment that you've never noticed before. Simply because you are starting to shift the things that you allow your brain to start noticing, because your reticular activating system is working all day like radar in your environment, looking around at what you see because you can't take in everything. It's impossible to take in all the stimuli of your environment, so your brain has to narrow it down. And it narrows it down according to your belief system. Tony Robbins talks about it, as do many others. There are so many people teaching this consciousness that we can have if we pay closer attention to our emotions and make choices about how we think and what we say and how we feel, and paying attention to that. So this is just continuing. This is another option for people who have a hard time just thinking about stuff and visualizing stuff. That doesn't work for everybody. So this is just another way to help solidify in your mind these things that you hope to create better consciousness and more purposeful living around what you really want to see in your life. That's what this is all about. That's what I hope you're getting from it. So if you're following the instruction of wake up first thing in the morning and take advantage of those theta waves, write down your intention immediately, and then go through your day. Right before you go to bed, you scribble down whatever thoughts come to mind about that intention, focusing on the positive, maybe noticing things you didn't like, which tell you then what you do. Because whenever you find what you don't like, you always know, well, then what's the opposite of that? Because now I know what I do like, what I do want to feel, how I want to speak, right? That's kind of what happens there. I heard noises in the woods over there, just wondering if maybe the deer had returned, but they haven't. Anyway, so this is what it's all about. This is just another strategy to help focus your mind on what you want to be thinking about, on how you want to feel. Got it? I've repeated it so many times, and I'm just doing that so that you get it into your mind while you're watching, okay? That's why I'm doing that. So today's prompt is incite magnetism. That's what we want now. We want to draw to us the experiences that we want. We want to draw to us the feelings we want to have. We want to draw to us the thoughts which are going to create in our experience the best possible outcome for your day, the best possible outcome for your week, the best possible outcome for your month. And that doesn't mean you're waiting for another day to feel better. You want to feel better right now, right? That's what this is about, right now. Using these prompts on a daily basis help draw your attention to positivity right now. It's not about tomorrow. It's not about next month. It's not about next year. It's not about goal setting. This is about being present. Because being present and being good with where you are right now, being not just accepting of where you are, but finding pleasant experiences and positive things that you can notice right now in your life, no matter where you are. That's what this is about. And that is really the trick to creating an abundant life, to creating a life where you are surrounded by people who care about you and treat you with respect and love you. This is about how you make the life that is going to be so much fun for you. This is about having that daily magic, because there is daily magic in your life, and you can have that if you're paying attention. So that's what this is about, paying attention. Okay? So with that said, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will be thinking about you, and I will be wishing you well, and I will be holding you in my mind with so much intention that you will have that magic, that you will draw to you that magic that you're looking for, because you can do that. You can have that. All right? So until next week on Saturday, I will see you then. And hello, YouTube, because today is the first day we're doing this on YouTube, and I'm really excited. So I hope to find a whole bunch of new people who really need this and who really find this helpful. And I just want to send you all tons of love, and really, 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 really excited for all of you to start having a more intentional life experience. I'll see you next Saturday.